Playing video games is a waste of time. Hunting digital patches even more. Right? Wrong. I acquired these 5 skills through hunting PlayStation trophies. Let's talk about that. Hi, I am Score, and today I want to talk about 5 real-life skills that have improved my life throughout the years by playing video games and hunting PlayStation trophies. Number 5. The easiest way isn't always the best way. We all know that feeling after we have earned a hard platinum trophy. We feel a high, our body releases hormones. We want more of that good stuff. And so, we buy a grubby game to earn another quick easy platinum in under an hour. At least that's what I did. 5 times. And to be honest, I regret that I did it. Of course, the rush of endorphins was extended and I felt great. I had tricked my brain into buying these games out of curiosity. Play as many different games as possible. I earned 5 platinums and felt great for less than an hour. After that, I looked at my platinum mosaic and I felt slight regret. Not because I had played them, but because they were developed just for earning money by selling quick fixes to the brain. I don't hate myself for it. I take that feeling and hold it up high to remember myself to not do it again. And to this day, it worked. This memory has taught me to do it the proper way. To put into at least a bit of blood, sweat and tears to make things more worth it. Now that it's off my chest, let's check out the next real life skill. Number 4. The power of setting goals. I have multiple occasions to experience the power of setting goals. After I had earned my platinum number 40, The Long Dark, I was full of confidence. So, I set myself the goal to earn The Last of Us Remastered as my platinum number 50.
Screw it.
This would be a big milestone because the game had not only a ton of missable collectibles, but 2 time-consuming multiplayer trophies. When I arrived at the multiplayer stage of my trophy hunt, I struggled a lot. I'd say my aim is below average, especially in PvP situations. And it was. 168 matches stood between me and my goal. 168 multiplayer matches with below average aim and slow reflexes, against players who play this game regularly. Sounds fun, right? But I wouldn't come unprepared. I watched some strategy guides on YouTube, choose the support class as my loadout and entered the arena. At first, I couldn't get one single hit in, but I had nothing to lose. I was already at the bottom, so I worked my way up from there. I collected resources, crafted items and gifted them to my teammates. I realized that I had one big advantage, my unpredictability. I didn't go the way everyone in my team was going, I took my time. I did things that wouldn't make sense to a player with aim. A few matches in, I even got 1 kill against a player with a level 999 because they wouldn't expect me. To be fair, they were distracted by fighting my teammates. So I realized flanking an enemy was a valid option. But that wouldn't solve my biggest problem. After every few matches, the game set a challenge for players. If the player failed the challenge, the player's camp would lose people. A camp with 0 people meant for the player to start all over again. I knew my aim wouldn't be good enough to beat the challenges. I couldn't guarantee 4 or more kills in 3 matches. My only hope was to heal people, and that's what I did. I followed my teammates, always making sure I was hidden behind cover. As soon as someone was hit, I healed them, and it worked. I made it my strategy to follow the best team member and heal them. They could focus on killing, and I made sure that they had always enough health. And since I was behind cover, our enemies couldn't see me. Without a mic, it took me a while to convince my teammates that I was helpful. But after a few matches, they understood what I was doing. And sometimes they even came to me to get a quick heal. I felt great and helpful. Over time, I would get to know the maps, which made me a more efficient medic and more resistant to unnecessary kills. This playstyle made my time so much easier and more fun. This strategy carried me through 168 matches. Some of them I could skip because I was doing well. At the end of my journey, some of my multiplayer matches ended with me at the top of my team, with most kills. Over time, more and more trophy hunters with no experience would join the fight. I wasn't the worst member of my team anymore. A miracle. The cherry on top of the cake was that I even earned all the DLC trophies, without going specifically after them. That blew my mind, and made my platinum journey one of the most memorable memories of my trophy hunter life. At the end of 2019, I reached my goal of earning The Last of Us Remastered as my platinum number 50. No multiplayer trophy could stop me. A huge milestone. And all that was made possible because I had set my goal first. After that, I continued setting goals. In 2020, I set the loose goal of reaching platinum number 100. That was way beyond my reach, but I set this goal and I almost got it. I earned 39 platinums in 2020. I was mesmerized. Number 3. Self-confidence. I am more capable than I think. During my last point, I was talking about my skill. I am aware that my reflexes are average at best, but looking through my platinum trophy collection, I realized that I have succeeded quite a bit. I see many platinums on there where I initially thought that they were too difficult for me to earn. At least 15 platinums on my list seemed too difficult in the beginning. When I earned the platinum for Sekiro, my number 105, I joked in a Reddit post, "I am a noob, but a noob with all From Software platinums in my collection." This feeling helped me with taking on my next challenge. I don't like to compare myself to others. Instead, I like to challenge myself, because I know my skill level very well, and I'm only looking for the next challenge. I don't look too much ahead. And that has been a healthy mindset I'm very happy to have in my skill set.
Super hot.
Number 2. Perseverance. Another skill that I have developed over the years of trophy hunting is perseverance. At first, many games, in fact most of my game's platinums, seemed out of reach. Over the years I have learned to come back to a game. With many games it has been like this. I played the game, finished the story, abandoned it, next game. But in recent years I have challenged myself to go back and earn the platinum in games I have already sitting in my backlog. It feels good to go back and clean up trophy lists that have been unfinished for multiple years. I realized at certain points in my trophy hunter life I hadn't developed the necessary skills to platinum a game. The biggest aha moment was with Resident Evil 7. I finished the story once, and after looking at the trophy list I said, F that. I don't do all that stuff that is left, especially the playthrough on the hardest difficulty, and speedrunning the game, not using item boxes more than 3 times, and without using less than 4 first aid meds. No thank you. I am out. That was 2017. In 2021 I returned to the game and earned the rest of the trophies. The best thing was, I had fun earning these trophies. My mindset had developed immensely over the years. I had grinded, I had played games on the hardest difficulty, I had done speedruns. I just had to wait for the right moment. 4 years later I had all the skills I needed for the Resident Evil 7 Platinum. Funny what time can do, right? Number 1. Speaking English. This skill still blows my mind. I understand English better than I speak it, because I watch a lot of English content on YouTube, but my speaking skills were underdeveloped for many years. But then 2022 came and my trophy goal for this year was simple: to go out of my comfort zone and play games I wouldn't play otherwise. So I did that. I reinstalled Destiny 1, a game that in theory doesn't sound fun to me. Multiplayer, loot shooter, with green, blue, purple and yellow weapons and armor. And a lot of hours of grinding the same levels. But I wasn't here to complain. And at first I was overwhelmed by everything. But then I did something that would be one of the best decisions of my life. I joined a multiplayer boosting Discord via PSN profiles. I had talked to other trophy hunters before, but only in broken English and only for a few hours at max. The session leader of Destiny 1 was friendly and helpful. He explained Destiny to me in a way that was pleasant. Thanks, Ninja. He helped me with missions, showed me around, rated my gear and introduced me to raids. Raid is a word that I only heard in the context of World of Warcraft. I knew that raids are group activities to slay big bosses. Everyone in the team has a specific task to fulfill. In combination with my negative view on competitive online communities, raids were something I found very unsuitable for my playstyle and my understanding of having fun. But my first raid session was a big success. My heart pounded, my body was full of adrenaline, and I had a trophy. With every raid session I felt more comfortable speaking English. Still, I am not the biggest talker in group voice chats, but I feel more comfortable speaking English. So comfortable that I am writing my own scripts for videos and record it. A dream that I had for years. I ditched my anxiety of making mistakes in front of other people, and it feels amazing. Thanks to all of you lovely people who have helped me becoming a better person. The trophy hunting community is simply amazing, and I am glad that I am part of it. Finally, I can give back some of the love I received over the years. The trophy hunting community rocks. Here is a video in which I talk about my top 10 platinum icons.